Another big story, the fate of three men now in the hands of a Brunswick jury. Today, closing arguments ended in the trial for the men accused of killing Ahmaud Arbery.
Whatever your verdict is, it must be unanimous, that is, agreed by all, as to each count of the indictment and as to each defendant.
Travis McMichael, Gregory McMichael, and William Roddy Bryan, all accused of killing Ahmaud Arbery. They each face several charges, including malice murder, aggravated assault, and false imprisonment. CBS 46 has team coverage tonight as we await a verdict. Let's start with you, Haley. You're outside of the courthouse with the very latest.
Sean, we are officially in verdict watch. More than a year and a half after Ahmaud Arbery was killed, this is the moment this community, these families have been waiting for. And the three men charged with murder, their future hinges upon 12 Glenn County residents.
So what we're going to do right now is we're going to get back to the basics.
In a passionate closing, lead prosecutor Linda Dunikoski walked jurors through the charges against Greg and Travis McMichael and William Bryan in the killing of Ahmaud Arbery.
Because without Greg McMichael, this would never have happened.
She tells the jury that under Georgia's law regarding, quote, parties to a crime, that all three defendants are responsible for Arbery's death.
You can't claim self-defense if you are the unjustified initial aggressor. He's not afraid. He moved toward Mr. Arbery.
Dunikoski says it wasn't a citizen's arrest or self-defense, as the defense has claimed.
Can anyone reasonably believe that Ahmaud Arbery was just doing a looky-loo on those nights?
I talked to CBS 46 legal analyst Paige Pate.
I think she really, put everything together when she reminded the jury that according to Travis McMichael, the emergency here was that there was a black man in Satilla Shores. So she ignored racial prejudice evidence all during the trial, but I think she reminded the jury in a very effective way this morning that that's what this case is really about.
Pate says the judge's instructions to the jury on the legal definitions was critical.
From the defense perspective, they want this jury to believe they could conduct a citizen's arrest for a crime that happened a week or so ago. And I think the judge made clear this morning that you cannot do that. You've got to see him commit the crime, or he has to be escaping from being apprehended for committing that crime.
Each defendant is charged with malice murder, felony murder, aggravated assault, false imprisonment, and criminal attempt to commit a felony. A 12-person jury of Glenn County residents, 9 white women, 2 white men, and 1 black man will decide the verdict for the crimes that could lead to life in prison. And that malice murder and felony murder charge, well, each of those carries a life sentence. And all 3 of these defendants are charged with those crimes. But one thing that's notable about William Bryan's charges, the jury will get to decide on lesser included charges for him. That means they have the option to charge him with misdemeanors for his role in this instead of just felonies like the McMichaels are facing. But we will be bringing you live coverage as the jury makes these deliberations every time they have a question, and of course when they have the verdict, we'll be bringing it to you as soon as it comes out. Reporting live outside the Glenn County Courthouse, Haley Mason, CBS 46 News.